waited at the house for a while, went by the car wash. They said you got off hours ago, figured you were here. Josh. What was that?
It's just praying.
But what, I don't understand. What language was that?
It's not a language. It's not a big deal. We're just praying in tongues.
Tongues, like gibberish?
It's sometimes nice to pray, to focus on something, but that's not the pressure of making sense, or it just helps.
I don't understand why you were literally...
I don't think that, like, God is talking through me or anything. It's just a way to connect with something larger. It just sort of comes to you, you know? You just close your eyes, start talking, and just...
I'm sorry, it was really weird.
Okay, I'm not going to apologize for what I believe in or how I believe it.
I don't know, I don't want you to apologize,
Don't you
I'm
ever
just trying to...
want to believe in something bigger than yourself?
You're right, I'm sorry, it's just... Not used to that, that's all. Sorry. So, what time are you supposed to leave on Friday? I'm not, I'm just asking.
Morning. Pretty early.
You know, I still can't believe you're taking orders from Ada.
I mean, it won't be much long. They're all staying in the capital, but as soon as I get there, I take a town bus ride up to the mountains, a little village.
What are you planning on doing there?
I mean, there's lots I could do. I think there's a school there that burned down a few years ago, and there's some, I think, missionaries trying to rebuild it. I could teach English, work with kids. I think I could do a lot of good, I think. I think I'd be happy there, Mickey. Really.
Josh, there was the tent set up in the backyard with the camping stove, tons of empty propane canisters, empty ramen packages everywhere.
I mean, I just sleep out there sometimes.
And to be honest, when I was going through the house, it almost looked like nothing had been touched in years, like a layer of dust over all the cups in the kitchen and
You realize that, why'd you come as soon as I told you that Dad died?
Josh.
No, I'm serious. Don't act like I'm the only one who's explained some stuff.
I was in the car. I was all packed, and I never left the parking lot to my apartment. I kept thinking about you out here dealing with this on your own, and I kept telling myself that I had to go, but then I think about Dad. I think about him lying in the coffin or whatever. I think about having to see his body, and I couldn't. Okay? I sat in the car for like 3 hours.
We've been sleeping in a tent for about 5 weeks now. Maybe it was 6.
Isn't it starting to get cold at night?
It's not that bad. And I sleep down here sometimes.
Why?
Okay, you want some?
No, thanks. Just don't throw away the vegetables. Seriously, that's the most nutritious part. I can't believe you're still eating only those things. I was hoping you'd outgrow that.
You realize that Dad just got worse after you left,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I know.
Dad started sleeping more, as if that was human as possible.
I know.
We had nothing. Went to junior high, half the time I'd get there by going to Albertsons and eat free samples there. I started working in a car wash when I was 16, just so we could keep up our mortgage. And I'm still working there.
I know, Josh.
Wade ran off with 9 years ago. What's his name? Brandon?
Brendan.
Yeah, Wade ran off with some stupid drug addict, left me behind with nothing.
What do you want me to say? Huh? I needed to get out of here. I was 16 and I was stupid and needed to get out. If I could have taken you with me, I would have.
Don't you dare say that. You never have.
You think I went to Eugene because I wanted to party? I left because finally there was a way to get out, and believe me, it wasn't fun. Brendan turned out to be quite the asshole. When I realized he was stealing from me, I left him and wound up sleeping in my car for over a year. And running off to Eugene was the biggest mistake of my life, but I am barely standing on my own 2 feet right now. And I am sorry. I'm sorry I didn't come when Dad died, but I spent my last $100 on gas to come out here and keep you from making the biggest mistake of your life. Also, I don't like Ada.
I know you don't.
I mean, like, really, I mean, she hasn't changed.
I mean, she's alright.
She's insufferable. She hasn't changed at all since high school. Even the haircut, it's so...
Wait, your last $100. I thought you had a job.
I'm sort of figuring it all out right now.
Well,
okay?
what happened to the, phone surveys? What is it?
Telemarketing.
Right.
I couldn't stand it anymore. Also, I might have been let go.
What happened?
It was just a couple days after Dad died. I was just, and this woman on the phone was being terrible. She started yelling at me about how I interrupted her reading hour, and as if that was a thing, and I screwed up.
How?
I called her a fuckface. It's not funny.
I'm sorry.
What?
Well,
I just haven't heard it in a while.
No, you
I
no,
was
you
acting.
say.
I wasn't being like, what?
No, you're supposed to say it's not funny. I thought you.
It's not funny.
Yeah, there you go.
It's not funny.
I mean, I just haven't heard that in a while.
Anyway, when I was at the house today, I realized there's nothing keeping me in Eugene. And I thought maybe I could come back here for good. I could stay with you in the house, find work here in town.
The house is falling apart, Mickey. The bank is about to foreclose on
Well,
us.
I can get a job. We can fix the house. We can live here together, fix it up. I just think that this could be a chance for us to start over. And maybe starting over doesn't involve you moving to some war zone.
Wait, so then you're just bad for you then?
What?
You lost your house, you don't have a job, and it's not about me.
No, Josh. I came back here because you're about to make a huge mistake. And
And my name is on the deed to the house. You know, I think I'm gonna go drive or walk or something, I don't know.
Wait, Josh, that is not the reason that I...
If you're gonna stay here, just make sure the door locks behind you.
Do you remember that time that remember that time Dad locked you out of the house? Huh? Do you?
No.
I
don't.
spent one night at Christy Woodburn's house for her birthday sleepover. Dad was so mad that he pulled you out of bed and forced you outside in the snow, in your pajamas, locked the door behind you. The next morning, I found you curled up on the porch, wrapped up in a tarp you found in the barn. You were 5 years old. I didn't let you out of my sight for months after that. One night I spent being a normal girl, and that's how we punished both of us. You know, you don't remember any of that, do you?
No.
Thank God. Look, I'm sorry I wasn't here when Dad died, but don't you dare act like I'm here for any other reason than to keep you safe. Can we just talk?
And sing.